Yeah, this is one of those things I saw coming from miles and miles away. You read that title right. We finally got the Daniel Larson Daniel Larson jail letters. Well, or jail letter I should say, because there's only 2 pages, and I'm pretty sure it's just one piece of paper on 2 sides. And Larson kind of just doesn't know how to let's let's say write a letter. And there's a lot of speculation going around that this probably isn't Larson's letter at all. We're gonna ignore that for now, and I'm just gonna read this first part of the letter, and I'll tell you why I'm not gonna read the second side of this letter later on for YouTube reasons. So let's get into it. Daniel supposedly sent this to Lil Sippy, you know that guy he was on all those calls with. You know the last Daniel Larson video I made was I think either Sippy or Clark. I don't remember. It's been months at this point. But either way, blank. This is Daniel. Just to let you know, the jail has blocked all calls with my lawyer and family. I can send letters. Can you please keep sending me updates? I am now on medication. Well, it's good it's good to know that Larson's at least getting some sort of meds in that mental institution. He also says, "Can you please keep sending me pics and images?" Now, I don't really want to know what in God's green earth Lil Sippy was sending Larson pics wise to prison, not to prison, but to this mental institution. Whatever he was sending, it's got to be something wild, and I probably shouldn't ask because I know he's watched at least a few of these videos, and he might be watching this one. If you're watching this one, there's this Sippy, and you might want to skip. You might want to cut off now because there's going to be a rant about you later. Would you also be able to buy me 3 books to read? Now, the second page is just the books he wants, and I'm just gonna say it aloud, say it right here. They're all corn. If this was Larson, we're gonna get into that in a little bit. All of these images, not images, these books he wanted Sippy to send him are all corn. So take with that what you will. I don't know if the jail would, not jail, the mental institution would let Larson see corn or be sent corn through the mail like that. Maybe it's not corn. Maybe it's just really spicy books. Even then, I really highly doubt that the mental institution will let Larson see that in jail. And speaking of Larson, there is a lot of speculation that this that this letter is entirely faked by Sippy. Now, it's been a problem in the lolcow community as of late with clout chasers like Sippy and Mr. Based and that Jack Doherty guy. And another guy who I might talk about tomorrow who might not even be a clout chaser or is just a troll. But either way, these people, they don't contribute much to the efforts around these people. And what they do contribute is they really want you to not to. They're like, oh, we don't, this lolcow, it's part of our game. It's what brings the viewers. But I insist that it's me who is the real entertainment around here. They're clout chasers. Lolcow clout chasers are starting to become a thing. It's a little bit of a disturbing trend that these people are seeing these individuals, whether how bad or good they are, regardless, really really want their 15 minutes of fame out of them. And Sippy's no different. Sippy is absolutely no different from Mr. Bass in that regard. And I really should have made this rant about Mr. Bass, but it's just something that I've been a little rant that I've wanted to go on a while now regarding these clout chasers. Sippy's a clout chaser. He's made shit up in the past. He will continue to make this shit up. Now, as to if this jail letter is real or not, I had a copy of this through an email sent to someone who knows a lot about handwriting. And I sent them some Larson handwriting, some real Larson handwriting. Yes, that's a thing that exists. Some of his signatures. And he got back to me today. That's why this letter has been out for about a week, and the guy got back to me today. And what he said is that he is almost sure that this is Larson's handwriting. Now, there are a few inconsistencies with the handwriting, with this being a jail letter. For one, they would not be allowed pens in the jail. Most jails or mental institutions would not be allowed pens. They would be allowed something far safer. And for two, a few of the letters are not in the usual way that Larson writes them. Now, I know, I was surprised. I was just as surprised as a lot of you that if you're looking at this letter right in front of me, how neat this is compared to a lot of y'all's handwriting. I know when I posted this in my Discord server, a lot of people were like, damn, that handwriting's better than mine. And, it's better than mine, too. But even then, yeah, Larson has pretty good handwriting. But there are a few big inconsistencies. So I'm just going to say I'm 80% sure this is Larson's handwriting. And regardless if it is or isn't, it doesn't change the fact that Sippy is, continuing to give this guy support, even when he should not be. By the time we see Larson next, whenever that is, or if ever that is, it's going to be a completely different story. And yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to say today. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. My my Discord server is linked in the description, along with a video I made called "Who is Daniel Larson? What did he do?" Have a wonderful day, y'all.